was speaking to who? Do we fit those curses? So do so-called black people fit these curses? So are they really black? Who are they then? They're the Israelites.
That's right.
You are the Israelites.
That's right.
Now, give me Deuteronomy 10 and 12. Because guess what? We broke God's laws. That's why we went into slavery. Where you going, bro? Don't go nowhere, come back. All right? So listen, we broke God's laws. So now how do we break the curses? How do we get back into God's good graces? What do we got to do? Let's read it out of the Bible. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10 and verse 12.
Read.
And now Israel.
Now who?
And now Israel.
God is speaking to you. What's your name again? Tyrone, Stephen, and I'm going to forget it. Nate. Read.
What doth the Lord thy God require of thee?
What does God want you to do, Israel? Read.
But to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways,
Read.
and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul.
Read.
To keep the commandments.
God wants us to keep his commandments. Now give me Proverbs chapter 8 verse 4. I want to speak to the men first. Then I'm going to deal with you, sister.
The book of Proverbs chapter 8 and verse 4. Unto you, O men.
Unto you, O Israelite man, read.
I call, and my voice is to the sons of man.
God calls the men first because the man has to set his household in order. Right. The man has to set his community in order. We cannot rely on our sisters to do it. They can't do it.
Right.
We got to do it. Right. So I'm going to correct you first. First, give me Leviticus 19 verse 17.
Bring it out.
I'm going to show you as the Israelite man what we lack in our community. As a black man, I should be able to come up to you and tell you when you're doing something wrong without you feeling like I'm trying to attack you. But our generation and the generation after us, you can't correct them. They want to shoot you. They want to kill you. Read that.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 17.
Read.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
God says you must, rebuke means to correct. God says you must correct your neighbor, read.
And not suffer sin upon him.
What is sin? God says you're not supposed to suffer sin on your neighbor. What is sin? That is, you're not supposed to hate. That is a sin. But what is sin exactly? If you have to tell some wrongdoing, something that's not right. What you say? Wrongdoing, right? But we want to see what God says sin is, right? Because, read that.
The book of 1 John, chapter 3 and verse 4.
Read.
Whosoever committed sin.
Whosoever commits sin, read.
Transgresseth also the law. For sin is the transgression of the law.
So sin is breaking God's commandments. So if God wants us to keep his commandments, and sin is breaking God's commandments, we got to find out what sin is according to God, right? So give me Leviticus 13, verse 30. I'm going to start with the men first. I'm going to deal with the men first, then I'm going to get to you, sis. Read that.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 13 and verse 30.
Read.
Then the priest shall see the plague, and behold, if it be in sight deeper than the skin, and there be in it a yellow thin hair.
Stop. What's the French word for blind? Yellow. Read it again.
Then the priest shall see the plague, and behold, if it be in sight deeper than the skin, and there be in it a yellow thin hair.
Read.
Then the priest shall pronounce him unclean.
So guess what? If you had blind and yellow hair, you was unclean to the Most High God. So you got to take that out your head, bro. If you love God, all we out here to do is to warn you.
That's it.
That's all we got here to do. If you love God, give me John 14 verse 15. If you love God, you'll do what he say. If you don't love God, you hate him. Ain't no in between.
Right.
Either you love God or you hate him. Read.
The book of John, chapter 14, verse 15.
Read.
If you love me, keep my commandments.
God said if you love me, keep my commandments. You understand that? Get Leviticus 21 and 5. It's another law that y'all gotta keep. We gotta take that out your head, bro. That's your girlfriend? Y'all married? Why not? Y'all haven't did what yet? Y'all having sex? Y'all having sex? Okay. Read that first.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 21 and verse 5.
Read.
They shall not make baldness upon their head.
God said you ain't supposed to bald your head like Michael Jordan and Charles Barkley. Read.
Neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
Every man out here that can grow a beard got a beard on his face. So if you got a beard, don't shave it. If you can't grow, pray to the Lord that you grow one.
Right.
Now give me Exodus 21:16.
Bring it up.
22:16.
I got you.
This is for you two. You got a girlfriend? You having sex though, right? So you're a virgin? Don't be ashamed. Read.
The book of Exodus, chapter 22, verse 16.
Read.
And if a man entice a maid,
If a man entice a maid, he spit game to her. Read.
that is not betrothed,
She not promised to no other man. Read.
and lie with her,
And they have sex. Read.
he shall surely endow her to be his wife.
God said if you have sex with her, you gotta marry her.
Right.
If y'all don't want to get married, stop having sex.
Right.
Huh? Y'all engaged. So when y'all gonna get married? When the time is right. The time is now. Read it again, bro.
Right.
Exodus, chapter 22,
So
verse
hold on.
16.
You know why you need to get married, sister? Do you know why it's important that you get married?
Bring it up.
Huh? Yes, God wants you to get married, but why does God want this man to marry you? Not just because you had sex, but why? You know what I want? Possession. Sirach 32:26. We're going to get it out the Bible. We're going to show you why. That's what I want?
The
36:24.
book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 36, verse 24.
Read.
He that getteth a wife begetteth a possession.
God says a man that gets a wife beginneth a possession. Not like not like a car or a dog, but he has to take care of you now. If he marries you, he is obligated to take care of you.
Right.
If he don't marry you, he can walk off and do whatever the hell he wants. There's no accountability. Read it again.
He that getteth a wife begetteth a possession, a help like unto himself,
Read.
and a pillar of rest.
So guess what? You are to help him, and he is to take care of you. Go back to Exodus 22 and verse 16 about the duty of marriage.
The book of Exodus, chapter 21 and verse 10.
Read.
If he take him another wife, her food,
He gotta supply your food, sister. Read.
her raiment, and her duty of marriage.
He has to supply all that for you. But if he don't marry you, he ain't obligated to do it. You know why we got so many single parent households? Because our sisters don't honor marriage. They'll have a child before they get married. But that marriage is to protect you.
Right.
It's not to protect him, it's to protect you. Because our men always love to be whoremongers. And they love to sleep around. Protection, marriage is in your favor.
Right.
Hebrews 13 and 4.
Bring it out.
We showing you what you got to do to keep God's commandments.
Right.
These are God's commandments. If you love God, you will marry that sister. Read.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 13, verse 4.
Read.
Marriage is honorable in all.
No, boyfriend and girlfriend.
Marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled. But whoremongers and adulterers.
Guess what? If you don't marry her, you make her a whoremonger. No, I'm sorry. If you don't get married, you will be a whoremonger. Read.
But whoremongers and adulterers, God will judge.
God will judge both of y'all.
Right.
Because y'all. Proverbs 13:22. Right now, y'all in the midst of sin. Because you lied with her and you ain't married her. You didn't know, but now you got the opportunity to correct it.
Right.
Read.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 13, verse 22. A good man leaving an inheritance to his children, to his children's children, and the wealth of the sinner is laid up for the just.
Read it again.
A good man leaving an inheritance to his children's children.
You can't leave inheritance without having a wife. Y'all gotta build together. You can't have children unless you have a wife. Oh well, you can have it out of wedlock, but it ain't ordained to God.
Right.
It's sin. Read it again.
Hey, and if y'all got kids and y'all not married, if something I'm not saying y'all, saying if y'all did, if something happened to him, You don't get nothing.
You don't get nothing. You
Right.
ask out. That's why marriage is always for the woman. It's for the man to be accountable to take care of you. So you're going to find out if he love you or not, if he really love you or not. Because if he don't marry you, he don't really love you. And I say it in his face, because you my sister. And any other brother will tell you the same thing.
Right.
Give me Deuteronomy 22 verse 5. Now this is for you. There's certain ways that our sisters have to dress. We ain't talking about everybody else. We're not talking about no other nations. We don't care about them. We are here for our people. Because we are the ones that's poor in spirit. We the ones that God gave his laws to. Read that.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 5.
Read.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man. Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Read.
For all that do so are an abomination.
Read it from the top.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
What do men wear that women should not wear? Pants.
Right.
Our women walk all up and down the street wearing pants. God said you ain't supposed to do that.
Right.
Read.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. Tyler Perry, Big Mama's House, Madea, Jamie Foxx, Shanae. Read it again.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man. Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Read.
For all that do so are an abomination unto the Lord thy God.
God says you're an abomination. Jeremiah 40 and 15.
Bring it out.
God says you're an abomination when you wearing pants, sis. If you got pants, you need to go burn them up or turn pants into a skirt. They got videos to where you can turn pants into skirts. And you know why it's important that she need to stop wearing pants? So every man don't look around at what you got.
Read. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 44, verse 4. Howbeit, I send unto you all my servants, the prophets, rising early, sending them, saying, oh, do not this abominable thing.
Remember, God said if a woman's wearing pants, it's an abomination. He said, do not what?
Do not this abominable thing that I hate.
God hates that, sister. Get 1 Timothy chapter 2. Now we're going to show you what you need to wear. What kind of dresses you need to wear. Because your body is only for that man. If he don't marry you, you need to leave him alone. I'm telling you straight. Read.
The book of 1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 9.
Read.
In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
Modest apparel is not sexual revealing. I ain't saying you got to be like a Muslim covering up everything but your eyes, but you got to cover up your figure.
Right.
Every man ain't supposed to be seeing all your inwards. Read.
With shamefacedness and sobriety.
Shamefaced means you're not all up in men's face. You should only be worried about that man. But if he don't marry you, you need to get the hell away from him. Read on.
And sobriety, not with broided hair, or gold, or pearls, or costly array.
Because your main focus should not be the outward appearance like most of our people. Most of our women are very vain. They worry about the outside, but the inside is trash. God said, don't let that be your forefront. Not to say that you can't look beautiful on the outside. Read.
But which becometh women professing godliness with good works.
You know what the good works is? Romans 7 and 12. Let's see what God said what the good works is that you're supposed to profess godliness with. Let's see. Read.
The book of Romans chapter 7 and verse 12. Wherefore the law is holy, and the commandment holy, and just and good.
You see that? So you need to go buy her some dresses.
Right.
That's your responsibility. You lay with her, now you got to take care of her. And you got to do right by her. And if he don't, he got the devil on him.
Right.
But something that you got to do too, sis, it's not just, you got to respect him. You got to honor him.
Right.
Hey, you got questions? Yeah, you. You don't got no questions. What's your nationality? You're an Israelite.
That's right.
From what tribe you from? From the tribe of Judah. What's your nationality? You're an Israelite. From what tribe? What's your nationality? You're from what? From what tribe? The tribe of Judah. That's who you are.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.